Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video, we've got Madden 23. We've got finally gameplay video that we're allowed to post. So we're just doing reactions today. Reaction video on the Tdbarrett, the YouTube god, versus the competitive god, Cleff, the god. This is the first open broadcast that they've done on Madden 23. It's an 18-minute video, so we're just going to react throughout the entire thing. The gameplay, we're not going to react to anything else. Just it's a regs game versus with Cleff and Tdbarrett, and that's exactly what the game is. It's our first look, first impressions, and I'm going to give you guys my takes on certain things that I noticed or certain things that I see. I haven't seen this yet. This was posted yesterday. I haven't seen this, so I figured I'd give you guys my first impressions because I know, I might see something that other people might not. You know what I mean? So without further ado, let's get right into it, and let's get this video popping, man. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna turn up the volume a little bit.
I'm Nick Mazesco, and today we're gonna get a chance to see some live Madden 23 gameplay for the first time. Our players for today, if you've ever seen Madden YouTube,
so we're jumping right into it. I thought it was gonna be like a full game. I didn't know if it was gonna be like a blowout with the 18-minute thing. Okay, blocking on kickoffs looks very good. Okay, immediately. This is one of my issues in the beta. Were the tackle battles. If you guys look underneath the guys, the guys under the cursor, you see the A, which means that stiff arms might be back this year. That's just going to be my main impression, and it's going to be a thing where we are going to be spamming that A button. I hope that button changes, but let's keep watching. But again, we are reacting, so I want to make sure that I got everything right. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to mute this. I'm going to turn this very, very low so I don't get like copyright strikes and stuff like that. And immediately, Cleff the God isn't in bunch. That's weird. That's very weird, and it kind of scares me. It kind of scares me for this game. Linebacker. Whoa. Wait, hold up. Linebackers jumping? I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit sus in my eyes. A linebacker just jumped. I mean, maybe it's just a bad. Hold on. Was that just a terrible read by Cleff? No, that was a linebacker. That was a Cleff making bad reads at the start. I don't know. I don't like it. Oh, quick seam. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me see how this worked real quick. That's a dot. That's a laser. Seams look very, very good. Okay, nice little wheel route. But again, look at underneath the cursor. The A pops up again, which means that tackle battles are going to be something where a lot of people are going to try to utilize the stiff arm. So in my eyes, just looking into the future, like I'm telling you, stiff arms are going to be back this year. If they're very good, a lot of people are going to end up putting arm bar on like their Derrick Henrys or whichever running back that you choose to use. Arm bar is going to end up being back. I promise. Nice little wheel route though. I'm not mad at it. Let's push that forward. Nice little stiff arm. Seams. Okay, so the seams against single high safety seem very, very, very good. As you can see, you see the cornerback that's on the left side, and the safety is in the middle of the field. He's towards that left side of the field, which means if you're base aligning, which a lot of us tend to do, one of the seams is going to end up being wide open if you have two seams out there, because that single high safety has to guard one or the other, and it seems like it's going to be a lot easier to hit without the outside cornerbacks actually trying to pay attention to it as easy as it used to be. So again, that's it. That cornerback on the outside did nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm curious. I'm curious if they're gonna show the replay to that, because that was So yeah, they're gonna slow it down for us, and as you can see, this safety is going towards to guard the flat. This cornerback, he has no reason to actually have to guard this. Like he's that's not his assignment, so he's not even gonna look towards it. So he's just backpedaling, and when this happens, the single high safety, this one's guarded, this one's gonna be clamped up, but this is wide open. I don't know. Cover 3 might not be the move this year, boys. Look, exactly what I just pointed out. The cornerback backpedaling, leaving the seam wide open. That might lead to those cover 3 beaters that we all know and love. So yeah, single back tight slots might be back, depending on what the case may be. And this is showing that there's different types of skill-based passing. Is skill gap back in Madden? Was it ever? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. To me, it's always knowledge gap. There's always going to be a way to manipulate these type of things. All right. Run game. Okay. Run game looks. The blocking looks very, very good in the run. Keep going. Okay, we got the man coverage coming in by Cleff. Curl flats. Was that a dot? Burnt. Oh my God! Another seam route just completely burnt them. He lobbed that too. Wow, linebacker versus whoever 81 is. All right, let's keep it going. Hold up. Kickoffs. Are they not going to show the kickoffs? Oh no, we're looking at Cleff's point of view, which is the defense. Cleff is the Buffalo Bills. Tdbarrett is the whatchamacallit. I should have paid attention to this at the beginning, but we'll. Okay, look, the blocking on kick returns is really good. I don't like that. I don't like that mainly because we're gonna end up going ahead, and we're gonna end up kicking to the fullback nonstop anyways. And I mean that might end up being more dangerous if you end up putting somebody fast there in that position. All right, keep going. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Cleff hopping in too many different formations. Maybe he's just trying to test it out. Tdbarrett, nice hit stick. Same animation as last year though. I would like to see some different type of animations. Cleff with the no huddle. Let's see what happens. Nice little dot, drag. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like Cleff is kind of struggling. It looks like.
Especially in those double team tackles, like it's like one animation and another animation colliding. It is actual like double team tackles and both players.
I like the double team tackles, but we can keep that moving. Cleff going 4 verts. Nice dot. He led that too. He led that pass, which is beautiful. They're actually showing this. He led that pass. You see the little marker there? That little marker was put there by Cleff, and that's actually a perfect pass. Perfect pass lead on 4th down, but Cleff looking kind of clamped, man. Oh, as soon as I say that. Beautiful. Now one thing that you guys are gonna want to notice, and this was the first time that I actually seen it being as like a little bit dominant, is if you look on the edge right here, boom, lighten up on the edge. I believe that's Joey Bosa coming off of the edge. I believe he's got edge threat, which means these animations, edge threat might be back again, and this is another year where I might pop that on my guy, which means that you're gonna have to keep on having O-line abilities. That's what it looks like. At least we won't know until we get our hands on the game, but absolute laser by Cleff, getting, moving up in the pocket and making a very, very good throw. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it moving. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I do like noticing that the run game looks a little bit smoother too. Like running with the ball doesn't look as bad. In the beta, it seemed like they were very clunky when they ran. It's very weird to like describe, but they seemed a lot more clunky. This seems like a nice balance between current gen and next gen. On next gen, of course. This is next gen. Good user by Cleff. Better dot by Tdbarrett. Wow. Tdbarrett is looking smooth, man. I know he a YouTuber and we like to talk. We like to doubt the YouTubers, but Cleff is a pro. Cleff is a competitive player. I don't think we give Tdbarrett the credit when it comes to being competitive. Uh-oh. Out the pocket. Herbert. Laser. Yo, Tdbarrett going crazy. 8 for 11 on Cleff. Wow. I know Cleff is Mr. Adjust, but this ain't looking too hot. Good defense by Cleff. Herbert's just going to throw it away. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it pushing, moving. He tries to force it. He almost just had a clip. He almost had a clip that would have went viral against a pro player. Tdbarrett would have been 1 million views on YouTube after that. Oh my God. He really about to beat Cleff. All right, 1 second left. 1 second left at the end of the half. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen? I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Uh-oh. He set the dot. Oh, he got bumped on the receiver. Threw it overthrow. All right, let's keep this pushing. Let's keep this pushing. I'm not gonna lie, the game looks great to me. I'm gonna be honest. The game looks great. So far, the game is looking very good. Let's.
Excited to hear people talk about something that's under the radar. Maybe we haven't seen yet. Maybe you're...
Okay, now I seen this clip on Twitter. This is definitely something that I wanted to talk about. I know who wins this game, by the way, because I seen it on Twitter, but I didn't watch the game myself to know the ins and outs of what we see. But EA, y'all gotta be joking, right? You might not know what I'm talking about, but let's just keep watching this real quick.
You're excited to hear people talk about something that's...
Let's rewind that back one time. Just can you point out what can drop it in the comment section if you guys know what I'm talking about. Can you guys tell me what's wrong with this little clip here that EA themselves decided to post out? EA themselves decided to put out. That is a center completely not engaging with a blitzing linebacker. That looks terrible. That's a terrible look for your game, EA. What are you guys doing? What? Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with defensive evade moves.
Look at this.
This is the first time in Madden.
Look at this. And he's bragging like this is a skill. Defensive evade move. Bro.
I think I'm gonna go with...
You know how mad I'd be if somebody just went and looped through and my center didn't react. And they're showcasing this as a clip. Bad impression. Horrible impression. 2 out of 10. Why? Because on defense, I might want to use this myself. But on offense, to see this kind of makes me mad. I'm not even gonna lie. But let's keep it going. Awful.
A tool to evade blockers in the open field and just try to get around a blocker. And I think it's gonna be that slept-on feature that users won't.
That's how you know whoever talking don't play Madden. If he was watching that clip while that happened, he don't play Madden, bro.
Allows you to sidestep and get around blockers. This is something that I expect later toward the end of the cycle. You're gonna see a lot of.
It's a feature, boys. It's a feature. It's a defensive evade is a feature. There's no way. You know how we're loop blitzing this year. If this is a thing, we're loop blitzing. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Let's move it forward, man.
Do you have hard flats out there?
Yeah, I got hard.
Yeah, okay. If this, okay, let's watch.
Horrible pocket by Tdbarrett.
Yeah, he played that. He ran with it.
So you can see that.
So this is something that I don't like, but if you guys notice, the right side got picked up very, very nicely. Dude got pretty much dropped, you know. That's going to count as a pancake. And the way that he moved outside the pocket, unless he had contains in, this guy should have been dropped as well, because there's two rushers right now. We got two people rushing the quarterback, which means that this person, in my opinion, I hope they got this right, and I hope that it's going to be better during Madden Ultimate Team. Two people being rushed at the quarterback should never result in a sack. Pretty much, they should be beating him up. They should jump whatever linemen think they coming in. They coming through our line. Nah, he getting jumped pretty much. He getting stomped out. He getting elbowed. He getting a finger up the butt. Whatever the case may be, bro. That's what should happen in the situation. Two people blitzing, no.
And in the deep middle, he started to pick up that second receiver that was coming over, and that's new, because last year those guys just dropped to a spot and stood there.
And what they're talking about in this little clip, they're talking about crossers being as OP as it used to be. So if you guys notice, the shorter crosser gets picked up, then the deep middle crosser gets picked up, and once he crosses that threshold, if this quarterback has enough time, yes, he will be able to make that throw. But this guy would have ended up releasing back to guard the deep crosser that's going back. Like, zones kind of gravitate towards one of the receivers that's in their area, instead of just pretty much doing absolutely nothing like they used to in previous years. That's how it looks like it's working, but we all know there's always bugs and stuff like that with EA. So, you know, I don't want to make it so that I know exactly, like I'm talking about exactly what I'm talking about, or act like I know what I'm talking about. Again, they're showcasing that A, and I don't like that. I don't like that it's always A. That button should change. It should be Y, B, X, A. It should change depending on the situation, or else you're always gonna sit there and be able to just, as soon as a hit is coming, A. If you're on PlayStation, X. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just, I don't like that.
Stand-up tackles. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect from them and what it's going to add to the user experience.
Every time you see two players.
So again, look, the blocking on kickoffs, again, it's an AAA. Again, stiff arm. Yeah, as you can see, the stiff arm is going to lead to a lot of clips. It's going to lead to a lot of clips, and I do not like that. Again, AAA. I don't like it. I'm not a fan, boys. Did you guys see that, by the way? I don't know if you guys see that. Bosa keeps on lighting up. He just keeps on lighting up. Pass rush is wild, and Bosa just keeps on lighting up, and that's.
You gotta be real methodical with your reads. You gotta be really, really quick. There's not enough time to. It don't seem like you could just run.
Bro, Bosa is going nuts. Like, every play. Look, Cleff just tossing it out. He need to. He's got nothing to go to.
More successful than others, but we know last year it felt like everybody was a scrambling passer, and we heard the community loud and clear. People were pretty frustrated with scrambling quarterback and not a superstar.
Hold on, let me rewind that back to see if Bosa again. I'm just pausing it just to Bosa again. That was covered. That was a bad read, but they still gave it to him for the first down.
We're talking about X factors and escape artists being moved to that. I mean, Cleff, you know better than anybody. That's going to be huge for the mud community, having that be an X factor.
Bosa is just shedding. Khalil Mack isn't shedding as much, but Bosa's at just every single play. Keep it going. I'm liking it, and I'm not liking it. I'm right in the middle right now. Bosa is just every play just shedding. Cleff being in a cover, Tdbarrett in a cover 3, which means that the seam's about to be wide open. Like we spoke about before, seams are gonna be wide open here. A's wide open, boom. Told you. That's a seam. That's the power of Lysol, baby.
I'm not gonna lie, the way these teams are looking, if you can learn to use that skill-based passing, you're gonna be able to attack the seam.
Ooh, let me rewind that. Bosa getting a shed, Matt getting a shed, and Murray is wow. Defense. Cause Cleff is looking caged right now. He looking caged.
Clef, I think it's safe to say defense in general looks good, man. Like,
Defense look
defense
good.
is up.
Yeah, defense looks amazing.
If you're a defensive player,
This was. Oh no.
rewind that back. Rewind that back.
Yeah, defense looks amazing.
Okay. He left him shook. He left him shook. Right here. This he left him shook.
Let's be honest, Cleff. Oh no.
Gave his ass a Scooby snack. Let's go, boys. Oh, I can't wait to be. I told y'all, learn how to run the ball. I told y'all in a previous video about Madden 23, about the beta and first impressions. Learn how to run the ball. This is definitely a telltale sign. Runners are gonna shine.
I hit him with the speed gun.
Jason, he is out here.
Let's go, boys.
I don't know if this was intentional.
Whoa. I skipped a little too far ahead. Nice little seam route dot.
I don't know if this was intentional.
Oh, and then
It's a new strip animation.
another strip animation. I honestly didn't even really see it, but hopefully they show the replay on that.
I like that a lot. Herbert's got that highball ability.
He does.
They didn't even show that. It must have been a bad look for EA, man. But honestly, they don't even care about bad looks because they showed the other one. But like that would have been nice to see like the full replay on that.
Wow.
I like that.
Back shoulder throw? Oh no. That's like a face catch type of thing, man.
You threw that right at the pylon. That was just a pylon throw.
Kind of tried to back.
He's covered. Boys, this is not this. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's gonna be a fluky year if this is what's going on. I'm telling you that right now. It's kind of a back shoulder throw. The receiver's got to come back to it.
Maybe come back. Like it just sort of stopped the route.
I'm not liking that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's a good dot. He caught it. It's a good dot. But let's move forward. Can I get the kickoff? Oh no, the kickoff is the same. Make it harder. EA. Next year, Madden 24. Make it harder. Kicks are too easy. If you're bad at kicking, I apologize, but kicking is too easy. I told you guys the blocking on kickoffs are easy.
Get out, Mackenzie.
PTSD though, boys. If you know, you know. If you don't, then
He's out of there.
yo, Cleff looking like me, a basic pro player right now, bro. Can we get a dot real quick? Uh-oh, X is open. Boom. Good dot. Barrett making his reads, bro. Hey, yo. Cleff about to take the L on the first day. On the first game out. Cleff taking the L. Those are very, very close reads. Very, very close reads. Can Tdbarrett score another touchdown before the game ends? This is cooked for Cleff unless he pick sixes it. Uh-oh. No pressure. No nothing. Uh-oh. Wow. And that is it. That is it, boys. That is your Madden 23 first look gameplay. Game looks good. I mean, I don't know how much better you expect the game to look. It's football. You're like, what are they going to add to players to, like, I mean, tattoos and stuff like that? Yes. That's not something that I typically notice, like player tattoos and like the things to make players look more authentic. A lot of them have helmets on. The game is looking very, very solid. It does look like a nice little copy, not copy, excuse me. It does look like a nice little mix between current gen Madden 22 and next gen. Like the speed, it looks like the speed is very good. The D line works very well unless you're running the ball. If perfect timing, because look at this. Oh, Scooby snack over there. Let's go. But overall, defense is looking very good. But unfortunate stuff like this is going to end up happening a lot, where people are just forcing reads and then being able to click on and come back to their passes. Man coverage looked the best. If I had to pick, if you guys noticed, seams are very, very open a lot of the times. So I'm assuming that cover 2 and man coverage they're going to be the meta. So if you guys can find a nice little coverage blitz or a man blitz, that'll serve you guys very, very well. These short close throws that are coming in, those are also stuff that those keep coming in, and those short little throws that look like they're really close to one of the defenders, they're not being knocked out, they're not being swatted, they're not being anything unless it was from a DB. If a DB was in the area, the DB caught it, like the interception that happened in the end zone there. And that's something that is going to lead to us trying to fit in those D-backs more often. But unfortunately, fitting in the D-backs, if you guys read the notes, fitting in the D-backs is going to make it so that your players are worse in the run game. So maybe that's what Cleff did. I'm not sure if he put guys. I'm not sure if he put defensive backs at middle linebacker, because that will make your run game a little bit worse. Cleff also wasn't getting any type of pressure, and if you guys noticed, edge threat went crazy all game. Joey Bosa was just nonstop in the backfield every single play, pretty much. Very, very frustrating for a pocket passer or anyone that is pocket passing. The only time that he wasn't, I just stopped it on a perfect place, but like literally a perfect spot. The only time he wasn't. Actually, he dropped him back in coverage. I thought this was Joey Bosa. Bosa's back in coverage right here, so he actually wasn't even there to actually blitz the quarterback. So never mind. It wasn't a perfect place to stop the game. But let's rewind that and find a decent spot where Cleff is kind of forced to make a read, because you guys definitely need to see that edge threat is a very, very dangerous ability. And it's something that you guys are going to want to be using, because it is look, every single play, this is what happened. And I want you guys to take notice of this if you guys are watching my videos, because I definitely want you guys to know, like, he's lighting up every single play and getting an insta shed pretty much, forcing Cleff, who is a very good passer. This video it's not going to showcase it. He also wasn't in bunch. Maybe he's trying to hide something. Who knows? But it's the pressure that you get in the trenches is going to make or break the difference between you having good defense to great defense. Great defense are people who get pressure while having decent coverage behind it. And if you can get pressure with one person nonstop, they're going to have to shift their D-line or double team that person that keeps getting pressure. And then you can send pressure from an opposite side. That's typically how it works with edge threats. They have to double team one side, which leaves you open to pretty much go crazy on the opposite side, unless they have their O-line abilities. And then obviously at that point, they can just pretty much shut down that person. So O-line abilities look like it might be a must-have thing, and edge threat is looking like it's going to be a must-have thing to a majority of players, because most people aren't going to want to waste AP ability points on on their O-line. They're going to want to use it, on slot apprentice, gunslinger, pass lead elite, whatever case it is to make throwing easier. They're going to use it, and that's why I kind of put a little emphasis on running the ball more, because trust me. When I drop an ebook and stuff like that, you guys are gonna wanna listen and be like, hey man, Pony was 100% right, man, on that. And yeah, and I know this was a long video, but this is very, very in depth in my opinion. But again, running looks very good. Passing doesn't look as bad. I don't know what abilities Josh Allen and Herbert have on this game, so I can't tell you if they had like any gunslinger, pass lead elite type of stuff. They did in the beta. I know that Herbert had a passing ability, and so did Josh Allen, but I don't know how it is. This is the official game for them. But yeah, it's looking good so far. It's not looking too fluky besides that one pass. Defense is looking very, very solid. If you can hold Cleff to 14 points in a Madden game, that's money, in my opinion. That is absolute money. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this thorough video impression And if you guys are pre-ordering Madden, or if you guys are buying Madden, planning on competing, let me know. Leave it down in the comment section, and I'll try my best to get replies to as many people as I can. But yeah, man, I'm excited. Coming soon, man. Coming soon. My name is Pony Montana. If you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe, like the video, and do your thing. Comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces. Peace out, you guys.